Hey, and welcome to day 6 of Thought for the Day with me, Sel, on Radio Cell. Um, Today's thought, there's kind of there's 2 points to it. One of them, the first point is gratitude for what I have. I was listening to some gratitude affirmations the other morning. I think I said this in another video, but as I was listening to the affirmations, it reminded me of things that I didn't even remember that I could be grateful for, like having an education so that I can read and write and understand books and things like that. And there were so many other things that really just opened my mind even more that day. And aside from the many extensive things that I feel that are kind of further away from the center of gratitude, I want to bring the focus back to my basic needs. The fact that I have a safe place to sleep. Yeah, the cars are going on. Sorry about that. And that the only noise that I have to worry about is traffic outside my flat. That I have food to eat and access to food to buy. I have water, clean water, and I have a job that I can go to and I can work at, and I can earn money and pay for things. And beyond that, I can pay for things that I enjoy. I can, within a certain extent, but the point is that all of my basic needs are met. Basic kind of, I guess they're external needs, so I'm not talking about emotional needs here, but some of them relate to emotional needs. And there's a huge amount of gratitude for that every single day. Also, the fact that my body is working and that I have all of the parts of my body intact. And so this is the first part. And the second part is that this gratitude and all of these things that I have make me think of the people that do not have this right now. And I want to refer to the people in Gaza who are being starved, not by accident, intentionally by Israel, who do not have access to food, the majority of them, and those that do are having to pay so much money for the basics, for flour, for rice, for whatever it is they need to buy. They're having to pay $50 for a kilogram of something as basic as flour. And we've all seen it on our phones, on the internet. Hospitals not having resources, hospitals being bombed, like their basic needs, their homes are destroyed. They do not have any of their basic needs at the minute. And I want to tie those two in because this space for me is about sharing my voice authentically, and I do not feel that it makes sense to share my voice and to not talk about that. And there's a bit of kind of energy behind what I'm saying because this is not, this is real and this is happening and this is out there. And these are real humans who are experiencing this and who are dying and who are suffering at the hands of a brutalist dictatorship of, well, not dictatorship for Israel, but against them, of the Israeli government and the IDF. And I do not feel that I can share these videos without bringing the attention to this. I think it's really important to be able to hold space for ourselves in our daily lives and keep living and keep feeling joy and gratitude, because we deserve to feel those things, and we deserve that even though other people might not have this. And this is something that I had to learn, but everyone deserves that. And so I feel that whilst I have the right to enjoy these things, it doesn't feel fair, and maybe, I don't know if it will ever feel fair or if things will ever be fair, but it doesn't feel fair or right or really real until everybody, every human, has access to their basic needs, and every human is safe, and every human lives in peace. Obviously, there are the daily things that threaten us, but not in the same way that these humans and fellow brothers and sisters and families and, yeah, Palestinians are experiencing it. I am not a political expert. I am a human, and I've been afraid of saying the wrong thing, but I think that you can't say the wrong thing if you're... Let me say that again. I'd rather say the wrong thing with good intentions than be silent and not talk about this, because I don't want to be on that side of history. I want to be on the side that is human and that does what they can to speak up for those who can't, or those who are but are not being heard. And I want to use this platform and my privilege that comes in many ways to do that. And so I hope that this can be received as it's being shared. I want to really, really importantly highlight that I support peace, I support humans, I support humanity, I support love, I support freedom, I support equality, I support human rights. So none of this is anti-Israel. I don't support the Israel government, but for the innocent Israeli civilians that believe in peace and humanity and that do not wish what's the word? I can't think of it. But I just wanted to highlight that I'm standing for justice, not for the erosion of a side. I just want peace and a ceasefire. So yeah, the thought for the day starts with gratitude, and then it rolls onto how every human deserves these basic needs, deserves to have these basic needs met. And how, if we can, it's our responsibility as human beings and as souls to do what we can to come together to create this unity, so that we can reach out and extend to those who are suffering and who need us. Wow, this has gone long. Okay, wherever you are, sending you so much love, and just praying that if you are someone that is suffering, wherever you are in the world, that you can be brought some comfort somehow this evening, and that you sleep really well. Yeah.